In the last video, I mentioned that law school should really be an undergrad major, meaning it should start sooner, end sooner, and accordingly, be less expensive. I feel the same way about some master's degrees. Let's start with two problems with master's degrees: the subject matter and the time commitment. For many master's degrees, I think the same subject matter is already taught in undergrad, or it should be. An example is an MBA. MBA coursework is designed to be delivered to students who have no previous business education, so the coursework is basically the same as what you would have received as an undergrad business major. If there's any difference in coursework, then the differences are typically minor, and maybe the MBA coursework should be incorporated into the undergraduate curriculum. I also struggle with the length of master's programs, which typically require around 2 years of full-time study. As you know from an earlier video in this series, I think that all majors should be completed in about a year. I hold this same belief for most master's programs, meaning I think they should last no more than 1 year, made up of 3 trimesters. It seems to me like most people use master's degrees to learn general knowledge or to help pivot into a new job. Master's degrees might also help provide some specific industry-based knowledge, but that seems secondary, and once again, you'll learn more of this information from work than you will from school. So to summarize my thoughts on most master's degrees, they should either 1, be replaced with undergraduate majors, or 2, they should cost the same as an undergrad degree and require the same amount of time to complete. 2 final comments to close out. First, I would be really wary of online-only master's degrees. At any level of higher education, you should be learning and building connections that will help you in the future. These things are harder to do virtually as opposed to in person, and it's even more wild to me that some of these 100% online master's programs charge tens of thousands of dollars. I think many of these degrees are cash cows for the universities at the expense of providing the best employment outcomes for students. So if you're thinking about an online program like this, you need to really analyze if the cost is worth the career benefit. And second, if you end up deciding to go to grad school, I wouldn't go straight after undergrad. I think it's a good idea to go get some work experience after undergrad, during which time you'll be able to figure out for sure if you want to go back to school. If you don't have the work experience or time to make this determination, then you could spend a lot of money on a grad degree that you don't like, don't need, or don't end up using.